Have you ever wondered about Northern California and what the draw is to this area? Why do people come here and pay top dollar? Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you what it's like living in Northern California and my 5 top reasons why you should move here. Make sure to stay till the end because my top reason is the very last one. Hey guys, Rachel Capel here, Keller Williams real estate agent. This is your first time to the channel, welcome. If you want to learn about all things San Francisco Bay Area related, this is the channel for you. Make sure to click that subscribe button down below so you can get notified each week when we have a new video. Okay, so let's get to today's topic. What it's like living in Northern California and why you should move here. All right, so let's get to it. 5 reasons why you should move to Northern California. Number 5 is there's so much to do. We've got mountains, we've got beaches, we've got hiking, you name it. There is a ton to do, both for family, friends, singles, whatever you are, we got something for you. Literally, there are like 10 different lakes within like a couple hours of the East Bay. So tons of lakes, you can go to the beach. Beaches are super fun. Some are 20 minutes away, some are 45, depending on where you are. Some are an hour. There's Santa Cruz. You can go skiing. I mean, there's a plethora of things to do. Don't even get me started on San Francisco. You've got the theater. You can do the tourist attractions. You can walk along the ferry building area. I mean, there is a plethora of things to do here for families and for people that are young and want to adventure and go on hikes, do anything, you name it. So there's a ton to do. All right, number 4. Okay, this is kind of important to me. I don't know if I'm being high maintenance here, but there are no weird bugs. Like there are no flying cockroaches like Florida. Ew, like gross with the bugs. We've got, flies and bees and all that kind of stuff. But as far as like crazy, uncontrollable bugs, we don't have any really here. I mean, we might have an occasional snake or something on a hike, but you just bring a stick, it's fine. We also don't have weather that makes your hair frizz out. I mean, mine's not too frizzy, but if you have curly hair, watch out because that humidity will... Okay, now as far as weather and hurricanes and earthquakes and all that stuff, well, we don't have any crazy weather patterns here like other states do. It's pretty mild climate. Now, I know you guys are all going to talk about, oh my gosh, but the earthquakes in California. Well, yeah, sure, we have earthquakes, but let's just keep it real. We haven't had one since like the 80s. And knock on wood, we won't have a big one, even though we're due for one, but we really don't get that stuff every year. Like you don't have to worry about shoveling snow. Maybe you have to deal with fires here and there, but like PG&E has cut down all the trees around the poles and stuff, and they've done a lot of changes. So we've been pretty good in the last year. Minus COVID, like we really don't have any other big gigantic problems like the other states do. So no crazy bugs, no crazy weather patterns that make your hair all like nuts and frizzy. And I mean, you don't really have to deal with earthquakes, even though we have them. They're not really legit anyways. It's not an excuse to not be here. Okay, so on a more positive note, let's talk about number 3. My favorite topic, well, one of them, food. We all love to eat. So in California, we literally have everything that you can imagine. If you're a vegan, we got you covered. If you're from another country, we got you covered. If you're a keto psycho, we got you covered. If you're a carnivore, we got you covered. In my specific favorites I love are like Thai food, Middle Eastern food, we've got Egyptian food. I mean, we have a ton of different cultures in the San Francisco Bay Area. So food is the bomb here, and we got you covered no matter what you like, no matter who you are. Everything is delicious. All right, so numero 2, why you should live in Northern California. Let's talk biz. I mean, come on peeps, we gotta keep it real. It's expensive to live here, not a mystery. So one of the biggest reasons that you should be here is the technology sector of our area is the bomb. I mean, you have Silicon Valley within fingertips, you've got San Francisco, and let's just be honest, like the networking, which is such a huge part of business, and I know we're all online, we're all doing our thing, we're making money online, talking to the world, but at the end of the day, when you can collaborate and work with people in the Silicon Valley and in the tech industry, because it's going to be like the biggest industry out there now, that's priceless. So living in Northern California, you've got Silicon Valley at your fingertips, and the networking is the bomb. It is nothing like anywhere else in the world, and sometimes you just got to pay to play. But the good news, you get that money, honey, when you work in that industry. So, there's a lot of other sectors too in this area, but technology, I'd have to say it's the number 2 reason why you'd want to be here. And not to mention, we're all working remotely, so you know what we can do? Instead of being in Silicon Valley, call me and I can tell you all about the suburbs that are just a little bit on the outskirts of Silicon Valley. We can get you a house for easily under 2, maybe even 3K under their prices. So check out this video to learn more about that. Okay, so we talked about fun, we talked about flying cockroaches, none of those, and we talked about food and business. So what is my numero uno reason why you should live here? People, it is actually a very, very simple reason why you should live in Northern California. Just simply stated, the weather. It is the bomb. You cannot get any better. I know people are going to tell you, oh my gosh, global warming, all these different places are changing. Look, when can you go to the beach basically 365 days a year? When can you like go up to the mountains and go skiing and then come back down and enjoy some sunshine? Like, there's no other place like it. Need I say more? The weather. It's number one. You need to be here because the weather is the bomb. Unless you're just like staying inside and looking at the rain outside, or watching the flying cockroaches fly by, or the Hurricane Wilma almost break your entire sliding glass door with 180-mile-an-hour winds. I mean, hey, if you have an earthquake, you're done in 60 seconds, dude. You're either with Jesus or you're not. I mean, it's 60 seconds. And honestly, we haven't had one since 1980s that was a major shocker. I mean, there might have been a little bit of one a couple years ago, but nothing really big. Come on, people. The weather, numero uno. All right, so there you have it, what it's like living in Northern California and my 5 reasons why you should be moving here. If you want to know more, I've got a video up here. Go ahead and check that out on my 5 best cities in the Bay Area and what you should know about them. If you have questions or want to know more about relocating to Northern California, the East Bay Area, we got you covered. Just feel free to reach out to us and we are happy to help. In the meantime, thanks so much for coming and hanging out with me and enjoying my quirky sense of humor today. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.